Alright ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my channel. My name is Chandler, better known as LordT, and on today's episode we are all about
Zap Girl!
Yes, I'm going to be showing you how and why you need to be using Zap Girl this season in FRAG Pro Shooter. The channel is continuing to grow, so if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, leave a comment and share with anyone that you know that will also enjoy watching the channel. But without further ado, let's get on with today's episode. My name is LordT, here is my cup of tea, and this is Zap Girl. Oh, it's still on.
Zap Girl is a camp card of legendary rarity. She's not going to appear too often in chess, so either grab her in this event before it ends, or start spending those saved up Joker cards you have. I've been using Zap Girl for 2 weeks now, and all I can say is if you haven't used her yet, you are going to be shocked, as I was, to be able to sit back and control the game and collect endless frags, trophies, coins, most importantly, wins. At level 10, Zap Girl has 302 HP, which is a solid base HP, and has a standard movement of 11.6 kilometers per hour. Her speed while shooting does drop to 5.8 kilometers per hour, so bear this in mind. If you're trying to get to cover, her fire rate is low at 65. But a high ammo magazine of 21 easily outweighs this, and when you consider her 100-meter weapon range, you can already understand why she is considered a top tier card. Now damage. It's all well and good having ranged attacks and prancing around the map in spandex, but what about the damage, LordT, I hear you asking? Well, it's 62 to 99, so average 80.5 a shot, and she does have a 1.4 multiplier for headshots. So for those of you with great accuracy, you're rewarded with 112 damage per shot. And the rest? What rest? I'm talking about Zap Girl's special ability, which is Zap Girl's Tower. This, paired with her stats, is while she's absolutely electrifying the scenes in FRAG. You place one of those towers, which has 349 HP by the way, and anything within a 7-meter range is slowed down to a multiplier of 0.8 and is taking 80 damage a second. Now, as you can see on screen, those who are stuck in that 7-meter range for too long are taking more than half of their HP being dropped down. So pair this 80 damage a second with 112 damage from a headshot. That's a shocking 192 a second. Plus the opponent is moving slower anyway and taking another shot, maybe even 3 if your accuracy is good. They're pretty much gone. What? Get it as in electric? Oh, stop. What are her frag powers? 1 is the access to a second tower, so you can place 2, controlling the path of your opponent and getting more damage to them, especially if you place them in close proximity of each other and their radiuses overlap. And her second increases her fire rate by 30%, so she will be dealing more damage at a more efficient rate. Frail and rush cards have to rethink their strategies, paths and direction when they see Zap Girl. Cards like Andromeda, Scrapper, Queen Unicorn, Hunter and Volcano are all KO'd in 3 shots. So get working on your accuracy for those headshot fraggers. But the bulk cards aren't as effective by Zap Girl and her towers as much as we would like. Things like Takeshi, Lucha Muerta, Hannibal and Mecha Knight can still cause your team problems. Zap Girl is an all-rounder in all game modes, but she is a card that you want to be piloting to get the best out of. She has so many options for teammates to use with her, but this is the deck I've had great success and fun controlling the games with. As I said, you're going to want to be piloting Zap Girl most of the time, so the rest of the cards need to be ones that you can get quick offense with and or help slow down the opposition. Starting with defense, Queen Unicorn, as mentioned in my top 10 common cards episode, which if you haven't seen so, the link is in the description. Her Twinkle Force ability is awesome. Slowing down your opponent and dealing damage. Add that to a Zap Girl tower. This is alone to frag an opponent, so you can continue your fire on the opponent and keep pushing them back to their respawn area, keeping them at bay. And of course her other partner is going to be Cypher. He's also in the top 10 common video as well, but his fast fire rate paired with his ability thrives in the team with Zap Girl. His ability, Hacker Wave, like Twinkle Force, slows the opponent down and opens them up to a 1.4 damage multiplier. So whether you're shooting at them or they're stuck in the radius of Zap Girl's tower or Queen Unicorn's Twinkle Force, they're taking even more damage paired with Cypher's Hacker Wave. So even the bulkier cards now are gonna start to worry. Desperados. Now my friend Shadow Slayer Frag showed me just how fast he is and how his special is very much underrated and missed by a lot of Frag players. Bounty Lasso stuns the opponent for 0.8 seconds and lets you unload all your damage into them, and Desperados has a 400 fire rate and averages 80 damage a second at level 9, and he looks so damn cool. He is a fast card that benefits the Zap Girl's tower, damaging and slowing down the opposition. I said fast, our center card, Hikariyu, is able to cover ground and give support anywhere on the map. You need damage fast, he's your guy with his 600 fire rate and averages 102 damage a second, whether he's taking down an opponent or their base. He is a card that gets great synergy with Zap Girl and appreciates the clear path you give them by, wait for it, using Zap Girl. Since Zap Girl has come onto the scene, there has been an impact to the meta, of which many are now having to consider bulkier and slower cards to counter. It's good for you, it's good for the game, and it helps us all consider another avenue of playing and at winning in FRAG Pro Shooter.
So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please leave a comment with who you would like me to review next from the cards in FRAG Pro Shooter. And if you haven't liked and subscribed already, make sure you do now. It helps me grow, it helps me bring more content. Thank you for watching. My name is LordT. Here is my cup of tea, and I'll see you next time.